man. You removed it from the steering wheel. How are you? Say hi to everyone else.
Hi, my name is Terabyt, and you don't know me yet.
Tell us about your name. Why is your name Terabyt?
So it's a very interesting story actually. It's not that long, but then it's a bit interesting, you know.
Yeah.
So, there was my brother, he had a friend, you know, and then it was back in the Mixit days, you know, when we used to use Mixit, you know. I
Yeah.
know it was that long. And then my brother, he used to call himself 9 megabytes, and then this other guy this other guy, he called himself 1 kilobyte, yabo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, so you're choosing a metric, but then you're not calling yourself like the biggest metric that you can call yourself. So
Mm.
when I started rapping and I thought about a name, so I called myself like 1 terabyte, you know. So it started there. And then as I got a bit mature, I removed the one before the terabytes and the E at the end, so that when you search for my name, it could be so easier to
It is.
find, you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
a lot. That's actually good. Okay. So explain to us who's Terabytes in 3 words.
uh, a world proclaimed musician.
Ah, and it's 3 words. It's actually very smart. Those are actually 3 words. Please repeat it again.
I'm a world proclaimed artist, like
That is,
musician.
damn, that is dope. That is actually very dope. That was really cool. Talk to you, my
Like
boy. That was
I
good.
didn't want to say I rapper because I'm gonna put myself in a box,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. All right. So, how would you describe your music to people, those who don't know you yet?
Uh, my music is not done just because I want to do it. I do it
Mm.
for a purpose. I have to be inspired. If I have to make an album, I do not have a deadline because deadlines make me work even though I do not feel like working, and I feel
Yeah.
like I'm forced. Yeah. So my work comes with first inspiration, and then I have
Mhm.
to have drive to
Yeah,
go
of
in the
course,
studio
of course.
make something. Yeah. So if I'm doing that, then it actually means that my music actually comes from a reasoning. When something happens in my life, I actually find music as something to like let it off on. So if you find something that you relate to on the song, it becomes easier for you to write onto the wave, you know.
No, man, that is
Yeah.
beautiful. That is very well
Thank you.
put down. So now, who inspires you? Who gives you like? Who do you look up to?
Myself.
Ish. Woo!
I am so sorry. I could have said like people like,
Yeah,
but
bro.
I feel like there's no one who's about to do what I'm about to do with Lwandle in this fucking world. Like I'm about to go big, but then people don't know it. Like
They don't
I
know.
was actually, it was fate for me to be here. Like they really don't know me yet. Like
Exactly. Ah, boy.
I'm,
Ah, boy. That was hot. Oh my
I'm finna
goodness.
fuck
Okay,
this
I've
up.
heard so
I'm
many
telling
artists.
you.
Like, boy.
I'm telling you.
Hey, I love this. I, you see yourself, you know yourself. No, shout out to you, my boy. Nah, shout out to you, dog. That was good.
Yeah,
So,
thank you, thank
yeah.
you, thank you. I
Okay,
appreciate that.
okay.
Appreciate
So, okay, you already explained how a song comes out. You don't want like deadlines, or else it's not. It's like you're forced to do something when you don't want to. It's supposed to come out of you like naturally,
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
naturally.
so you already answered that question. So now, would you like to be signed, or you not keen
No,
on being signed? No, you want to stand on your own.
no.
Of course you
I,
do,
I, I
because
would like. I
of course
already
you do,
have
because you
something.
already have your own label, man.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get it off the ground, like in every way. I'm trying to push. I'm not trying to have someone else like fuck with my funds, you know.
Exactly. So explain that to us. Like, give us more details about your label.
My label.
Yeah, what you trying to do.
Okay. I'm trying to have a production company, a
Mm-hmm.
media production. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's why it's called Terra Productions. So Terra now is not my name, but it's a brand, you know,
Yeah.
like a brand of like it's Terabyt, the artist. Like, okay, I'm the first artist behind the label, Vele, so I'm gonna have to drive it, like, you know. So it's like Terabyt, the production side, you know, the
Yeah.
production side of everything, you know, you know the drill. And then
We know.
it's like terapixels now. Terapixels comes like the media parts, like the photography. Isn't I studied photography at school, so I didn't want to take my dream and like and just say because I didn't study what I like I want my career to be. I
Yeah.
must just find a way to infuse it together, actually, you know. And
All
it
right.
must be shout out to Blue Moon Elisa. uh, so yeah, it's like that. And I signed a couple of artists. Actually, the artists that I signed, I'm an artist in fact Asekai. It's like my nieces. I'm helping them out, taking them out the gutter. You know, it's
Oh,
like it's
that
not
is
like
actually very
Migos that we like a group or anything. No, no. But like
no,
I actually
everyone's
signed them to
individual.
the label and I'm helping them. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone's doing their own
That's
thing,
actually smart.
you know.
Mm.
Yeah, so that we don't become in like in that like group thing that like Lentens I got to most groups and they have to separate and that comes that time, you know. So I had to be smart about the whole thing, you know. Yeah.
Exactly. I know. I get you. I like that you start with family. I really love that because I mean, family over everything. Even they're not gonna come
Yeah.
and just pressure you all the time because they know you and they know what's popping. So no, I shout out to you for that.
Yeah.
Like that's inspiring. What the hell?
Thank
Anyway,
you, thank you,
um,
thank you, thank you.
so what's your favorite part about this whole music thing? Your favorite parts and your least favorite parts?
My favorite part about this is the love, the feedback.
Mm,
Every artist feeds on the love they get from
true.
the fans. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
no matter who is in the shit, they cannot do it for the money, they cannot do it for the music, they cannot do it for what, but they do it for the love they get from the fans. Then why are you doing the music actually if you don't want the love from the people? Uh, Even though I do want the love, but then the love I'm getting is me helping you. You are also getting something
Yeah.
out of it. Not just like me getting the love from you. No, I'm also helping you. If you just listen to what I say in these lyrics, then you'll catch
No, I
on, you know.
love that. I get you, and
Yeah.
it's not really about the fame. It's not like there's nothing more amazing when you keep pushing something, and once you feel like no man, I feel like nobody's hearing me or no one's getting what I'm trying to do, and there's always that one person who's like, yo, bro, shout out to what you're doing.
Shout
That
out.
pushes
Shout
like
out.
that pushes you to another level. No, shout out to that. I love that. All right, so what's the
Yeah.
con? The one thing you don't like about it?
The one thing I don't like is uh, it takes a lot of time, and they're they're gatekeepers. There's also politics in the rap game, you know. Those people that try to stop you from getting out there because of certain things, you know, they know you can take over the game and replace so and
Yeah.
so, even though they can be on a record label, while I'm doing it independently, you know,
Mm-mm, no, I get
things
you.
like that. Which is
No.
why I'm not, which is why I'm not even focused on the South African markets. Yes, as I come from South Africa, I'm proud of my heritage and everything, but I'm not about this place. I'm about
Yeah.
like overseas. I want to go perform at Coachella, at what's this? Yeah, Coachella. I'm actually telling you, like I want to go perform at Coachella. At what's this big show that like Kendrick Lamar's did? They even came to South Africa.
I forgot. Wait. No, I
Nah,
don't know
but
the
I'm gonna
name though.
remember. But
No,
it's
it's
like
gonna pop. I know
I
what
wanna
song
do the
I've
big
seen it there.
international show.
Eh,
I wanna do the big international shows like overseas. I don't feel like I don't feel like people I don't feel like people here can relate to what I'm saying. I think most of the things just fly over their heads. I could just say like a simple line to me and then they couldn't get it the same way they get it. Cause like even on Audio Mac, the most people that listen to my music are from USA. And it's
oh,
like three times more than the streams I get from South Africa, like the whole freaking country. I'm telling you,
wow.
like the ratio is 3 to 1. So if 300 people listen to me in USA, then about 100 of people like are gonna listen to me in South Africa. That's what the stats of my streams say.
Nah, dude. So Blue Moo is saying you should start a kaya, but I understand what you mean. If they don't recognize your talent here at home, then someone else will
Yes,
recognize your talent. I mean, I
yes,
get
and
what you're saying. I understand. So it's not like
I
you're
mean I
saying,
can even make.
yeah.
Oh, I was saying I can even make like a reference to a person or saying colors. Yeah, but on the colors show, but then they haven't recognized him in South Africa as like a dope rapper. He's not even in the game. He's
Who's
still
that?
underground, but he's the colors. Ooh, by Lwandle.
Okay, we'll check him out. I actually have
Maybe
the
you
colors
don't even
playlist.
know
I've
him.
never, you know how that's a lot. Maybe I've heard the song. It's that I have the color playlist, but do you know how many tracks are on the color playlist? So,
Yeah, a
oh,
lot.
there's a lot amazing people on that play. Oh goodness, but I'll
But
check
like
it out. I will check it out.
I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up after the live if you can just remind
Please
me.
send me the link. I would love to hear this. Who knows? We might even get him on the show. All right. So before ask you about something else. I remember reading something you told me about you selling your clothes to buy equipment for your music. Like, can you tell us that story? Why? Utenu mama, like I'm just like, so nigga, you didn't have like what? Explain. I was puzzled a bit.
It's a fucked up story. Okay, Lwandle, I was coming from school, yeah, but I was in JRC, yeah,
Yeah.
so I was coming from school. Sekumele ngiye eThekwini manje to go study, yabo.
Mm-hmm.
Yabo. So, uh, when sekumele ngiye eThekwini ngiyofunda, uma she comes up to me, yabo. She's like, nah, imali mfethu. She gave me like a couple of Ks. I won't tell you how much money she
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
me.
You don't need to tell us. Yeah.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine. She gave me a couple of Ks. She was like, "Hey, Vetsu, go drop yourself up for university in Vetsabo."
Yeah.
She didn't say it like this, but she said it in a parent way. But I'm just saying it for the culture.
Yeah.
She said, "It's always about the culture. It's always about the culture."
Y'all do anything for them, but carry on.
Yeah. So when I went to Durban and I told her, Guti, hey ma, mina, I'm not gonna use this money for clothes because I don't have like those fancy clothes, ngingaze ngithi ngiyayithatha ngiyise eThekwini, but I do have enough for now. Into engiyidingayo for now is like a
Yeah.
studio, and I do not have a studio. And ngike ngahamba ngaya eThekwini to go to studios ngiyobuza ama prices, and like one song was like 1,000 rands, yabo. So I couldn't afford that at that time. I mean, okay, I could take that money. I'm telling you, people out here, one song 1,000 rands. I'm telling you, a professional studio.
Wow.
Yeah, in
No.
Bria. I can even take you there if you think I'm lying or anything.
Okay. So what's in mama? So I have a very thing is it is a studio. Because I'm like, okay, I don't know your mom, but your mom is from Bay. All mothers are the same in Bay. How did you get her to say, okay, no, I'm not saying I use it as a studio? Like, does your mom support you throughout all of this? Because black